April 11, 1951, 3:47 a.m. General Douglas MacArthur's Tokyo residence. A reel-to-reel tape recorder spun silently in his study. He'd been recording for 47 minutes his final message before Truman's call would relieve him of command. His last words before the phone rang. Truman was right to fire me. I would have destroyed the world, and I would have done it believing I was saving it. The tape was ordered destroyed by executive order. Classified above top secret burn upon discovery. It survived. Found in 2022, mislabeled in a CIA archive. This is what was on it. September 1950. The Incheon miracle. MacArthur landed at Incheon, a stroke of genius. He drove north. He liberated Seoul. Reached the Yalu River, the border with China. He believed he'd won the war. October 25, 1950. China attacks. 300,000 Chinese soldiers poured across the border. MacArthur's army collapsed. He retreated 200 miles. His public message to Truman: we face an entirely new war. I recommend immediate atomic strikes on Chinese bases. His private cable to Pentagon. Declassified 2015. I require 34 atomic weapons to create a radioactive belt across the Korean peninsula. Truman's private memo found in his desk in 1970. MacArthur wants to start World War III. I want to end the Korean War. These are not compatible goals. December 23, 1950. 11:47 p.m. The White House residential quarters. Truman couldn't sleep. He'd read MacArthur's cable 3 times. He called Secretary of State Dean Acheson. Phone log. Declassified 2018. Dean: MacArthur wants 34 atomic bombs. 34, that's 34 more than I'm willing to use. He's lost his mind. Acheson: Mr. President, he's a hero. Truman: heroes don't start world wars. They end them. I'm firing him. Acheson's diary sealed until 1975. The president told me he's firing MacArthur. I said it's political suicide. He said, then I'll be a dead president who didn't start a war. He hung upon me. April 1951. The letter that got him fired. MacArthur wrote to House Republican leader Joe Martin criticizing Truman's limited war strategy. Martin read it on the House floor. It made headlines. Truman was furious. Truman's diary, April 6, 1951, declassified 1995. MacArthur is making policy from the battlefield. That's not his job. I gave him an order. He defied it. He must go. MacArthur's private response: never sent draft. Found 1964. The president is a clerk. He counts votes. I count victories. Votes don't win wars. Victories do. April 11, 1951. 2:47 a.m. Tokyo time. MacArthur was in his bathrobe. The civilian line rang. Only 3 people had that number. It was President Truman. Truman's voice recorded by aide. Sealed until 2022. General: you are hereby relieved of all commands. Effective immediately. MacArthur: Mr. President, have you lost your mind? Truman: no, General. I've found it. Goodbye. Click. MacArthur stared at the phone, then at his aide. The clerk has fired the warrior. The war is lost. April 11, 1951. 3:47 a.m. The tape recorder in MacArthur's study. MacArthur's voice, low. Not the public performance. Truman was right to fire me. I would have destroyed the world. And I would have done it believing I was saving it. Pause. 12 seconds. Then, because he was right, and I was wrong. And a man who has been right for 50 years cannot admit he's wrong. Not even to himself. November 1950. MacArthur's nuclear strategy. MacArthur's detailed plan. Declassified 2018. Pentagon Papers. 34 atomic bombs across Manchuria. Radioactive belt 50 miles wide. Cities to be targeted: Harbin, Mukden, Dairen. Estimated casualties: 2 to 3 million Chinese civilians. Goal: complete destruction of China's war-making capacity. Truman's briefing notes found in his desk, 1970. General MacArthur's plan would trigger Soviet response. Their treaty with China commits them to war. This is how World War III begins. I will not be the president who starts it. April 4, 1964, Walter Reed Hospital. MacArthur was dying. His son Arthur recorded their last conversation. Sealed until 2010. Father, do you regret anything? I regret winning the Pacific. I regret losing Korea. I regret not using the bombs. I regret wanting to use them. I regret being right. I regret being wrong. Arthur, what about Truman? Truman was right. He was also a coward. Being right doesn't make you brave. Being brave doesn't make you right. He was right. I was brave. The world needed both. They got neither. 2022, CAA Archives. Langley. Box number 47, drawer number 12. File MacArthur D-Psych profile. The 3:47 a.m. recording. The confession. CIA assessment. Declassified 2022. Subject displays classic narcissistic personality disorder. However, moments of clarity indicate awareness of limitations. Tape shows subject understands president's decision was correct. Public statements contradict private beliefs. Suggests subject is aware of his role in history and is playing it to the end. 1953, 1964. The pretend years MacArthur became a legend. Old soldiers never die. Truman became a villain. Approval rating, 23%. But history reversed. Kim Il-sung, 1961, Soviet ambassador conversation. Declassified, 1994. MacArthur wanted atomic weapons. Truman stopped him. If MacArthur stayed, Korea would be radioactive. We owe our survival to Truman's caution. Gallup poll, 2022. Who was right in 1951? 67% said Truman, 18% said MacArthur. 15% didn't know. The tape changed everything. MacArthur's confession is simple. Truman was right. MacArthur's tragedy, he couldn't say it while alive. Truman's legacy, the president who stopped a nuclear war. MacArthur's legacy, the general who wanted to win at any cost. The tape ends with this: tell them I was right. Tell them I was wrong. Tell them I was both. History needs both. History remembers one. I was the other. Truman fired MacArthur because MacArthur wanted 34 atomic bombs on China. Truman was right because those 34 bombs would have started World War III. MacArthur knew it. He admitted it. He never said it publicly. The tape said it for him. MacArthur wanted to win the war. Truman wanted to save the world. The world needed saving more than it needed winning. The tape proved it. History finally listened. Subscribe for more presidential secrets. Next week, Eisenhower's secret warning about the military-industrial complex. Full source list in description.